I'm going to ask you now, is this equality? Is it equality that you take land, come on the land, and then you take the land, take over the land, don't ask for it. Don't ask for, hey, can I have this land? Can I have this piece? I see y'all have a very nice place. Come in giving fruits and almonds. Send a boat in with fruits and almonds and gold and silver. I want to show myself friendly. Moving wise with the people. But do you come in and find an area that you can settle, that you see that they might not be yet? But then you start getting attacked and things like that. So now you're like, well, I need to call in backup. This is their land. How you call in backup on somebody else's land? Leave. Or either show yourself friendly. We show ourselves friendly. It was very wicked that you come forth and just take people's land. And then now that you overtake them, you come forth and you make your laws after you overtake them. After you make your laws, then you create a system, or you have a system brought over to America of taxes to pay. After you enslave them. After you enslave them, take them from one plantation to another plantation, to where now it's to build your system, to build your government. This is what been done. Because every percentage of money they make here, this is what you do. Let's read about this in the scripture. Because if we don't, listen, I don't vote. No, I don't vote. I stand for what's right. And this is what I'm going to read right here. We're going to go to 1 Samuel. We're going to go to 1 Samuel. Let me get all the way there. Let's go to 1 Samuel. We're going to start at 1 Samuel 8:10 through 18. And it says, and Samuel told all the words of the Lord unto the people that asked of a king. And he said, this will be the manner of king that shall reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them to himself for his chariots. It says, for his chariots. It says, and to be his horsemen, and some shall run before his chariot. It says, and it's verse 12. It says, and he will appoint him captain over thousands and captains over fifties. It says, and will set them to ear his ground and reap his harvest. And it says, and we say reap his harvest. We're looking at right here. We're looking at RS, reap his harvest. It says, and to make his instruments of war and instruments of chariots. Verse 13. It says, and he will take your daughters to be, and it says, and to cook and to bake. 14 says, and he will take your fields and your vineyards and your olive yards. It says, even the best of them. It says, and give it to his servants, to the military. Take your land, you don't pay your taxes, and give it to the military. Let's keep going right here. It says, and he will take the tent of your seed and your vineyard and give it to his officers, who we say the military, right? And police officers. And it says, and people in the government aid in places. It says, and to his servants. It says, and he will take your manservants and your maidservants and your goodlies, young men, and your asses and put them to his work. It says, he will take the tent of your sheep and ye shall be his servants. It says, and ye shall cry out. It says, ye shall cry out in that day because of your king, which ye have chosen. You have chosen you, and the Lord will not hear you in that day. People have been in slavery crying out, help me, help me, help me. Then you say, they took my house, they took this, they still took it. Why? Because you want this king. I don't vote. I set no king over me. I set no king over me. And this is one of my reasons. But when I see injustice, you stand for homosexuality, and I support your wicked nation. I do not uplift wickedness. Now you stand for going over killing a bunch of kids over there. Why didn't you kill them? Why didn't you go shoot at the bases? Why you shoot at the schools? Kill all them kids for? Why are you taking people oil and seasoning it right before the war with Iran? Why are you stealing? I'm not supporting wickedness. I ain't voting probably over 10 years. And why would I vote when I see this kind of wickedness going on in the nation? Why would I vote for anybody? I can't say what that man will do or won't do. I can see what he support is being a president in the United States. That means he have rules that he must follow. And for years, see, they got rules, and when they see the rules ain't right or ain't just and fair and equal, they don't say them to go against the rules because that's not right. Stand for righteousness. Stand for fairness. And when they will say, I stand for equality. Even got a justice system, what they call justice system, but they don't know it's supposed to mean holy system. They don't know it's supposed to be pure system, fair system, righteous system. Not holy, but whole. So I'm gonna say, if you go forth and a man go forth and say he lay with an underage girl, and the underage girl lie to him, say, hey man, I'm 18 years old. Underage girl lied to him, say, I'm 18 years old, and they talking, they dating. He met him online, and she got boobs, tattoos, doing what she do out there, and now this man here still go forth and say, well, I gotta charge you with something, even though she lied about her age. Now, she's told the government she lied about her age. Now, you go to King David and say the woman said she lied about her age. Is that man, from that real righteous man, is she going to say, you know something, they didn't feel let that man go. But instead say, no, you got to leave with something. Is that bondage? Is that entrapment? Is you being fair to your system? Or, you know, it's still what do you call it, statutory. No, it's people on the sex offender registry that they have out here that didn't do the same thing that other people did, but they get called sex offender, and now they're on the same level people think about. Oh, they're a sex offender. Oh, no. But hold on, that man peed on the side of a building. That girl really lied, and he was 18 and she was 15. He was 19 and she was 15, and he didn't know. She said she was 18. Now, what if it's him in that situation, the one who is judging that situation? Is it righteous to go forth and do these things? If the girl lied, that gives him a claw of freedom. It ain't for you to say, well, I can't prove she lied. But she said she lied. He said she lied. Well, I need more than that. Go to God. Because what you got right now to judge with sets that man free. Be just and be righteous. People getting murdered. People getting killed. Things is happening in your system. Find out 20 years later the man didn't do it. No, this is what happened from a wicked nation. People need justice. They need fairness. They need equal equality. And when they ain't getting that, they feel it. And now they crying out, saying, set me free. Because when you get in a situation, then you think about it. What's right to do? What's equal? Going forth, we must take these laws that we see that's not right and place it to the same Bible that we have and look at it that you swear by. That means you swear by the Bible. That means you support it. And now your laws go against it. The spirit of those scriptures is righteousness, fairness, justice, real justice. Whole, complete, to make a man free where he need to be free. In no way should a man be persecuted for something that you see is right. Self-defense laws and all. Man, somebody breaking a man's house, do he need to be set free if he shoot that man? They broke in his house. He defending his property. Ain't no way he got to get 5 years. We got to give him something because he shot him in the back. And then you broke in my house. I didn't know if you was front or backwards. Now, you can't prove that the man was what was going on in that situation. The fear that was upon that man of his kids in that home. And that man shot that man in the back while he was running out the door. All he did is come around the corner and bust. Because his door got kicked in. He got to his gun fast as he could. Found out he shot the man in the back. Now he getting time in prison. No, that's not how it goes. It says judge righteously. Judge fairly. Now you in a war with Iran. And you're going to need a righteous God on your side to be fair with the people, to be just with the people, to make sure it's equal equality, which inside your constitution, it seems like that you're standing for greatly. But then other laws that goes against laws not fair and righteous laws, then go against scriptures, standing for homosexuality. I don't vote. When I see a judge, when I see a president go forth to stand for righteousness fully, everything right I see, I'm going to stand for. And I see that man, and I look him in the face on TV or wherever. I say, I believe he's going to do the right thing. But when I look at these people, I see the same motive that I've seen for centuries. Why would I vote? From a humble spirit, from a righteous spirit. And look, are you going to stand for what's right? It's oppression out here. It's injustice out here. Some people is really stressed out behind your system. Then you got people in prison. If you can hear this, you got people in prison. Now you done enslave the people that your forefathers done enslave. Say your forefathers, your bloodline done enslave people for over 400 years, for years, I'm gonna say. And now they go forth and they offspring are ruthless at times and angry. The bloodline crying out. It's like, man, this right here happened to me. And now you got fathers that's not in place. You got mothers that's not in place. But then over there on your side, everybody just happy. More of a wealthy system over there. When we look at the white people, when we look at people that's accepted among the whites. Blacks people are accepted in certain areas. As long as you come and keep paying your taxes, you part of us now. Is taxes right? Or is it oppression? Like, I like to build a nation, but can we build a righteous nation? A fair nation, a just nation? Let's move for righteousness.